Welcome to my almost daily streams. I'm mayohosko. Thank you so much for watching. I'm building sets from my backlog from the Lego group who are worth billions and billions of dollars. And we are still building the Lego Friends. Sorry, we are unboxing. We are starting the first bag of the Lego Friends Heart Lake City apartments and shops. And I know that there's always a lot of streamers out there on YouTube. And so we thank you for choosing the mayohosko stream. For those who don't know, we go live at this same time almost every day at 9 p.m. Eastern, and the only time I make compromises is when I'm live with someone else. Anyway, I wanted to get that disclaimer out there because people might start asking me questions. And I bought out the Lazy Susan. So this is the box from yesterday. We got the instructions. We got the first bag. And I'm going to get out the second bag prematurely, just in case there's enough viewers that come here to warrant building the second bag. But I don't like the way that some of these bigger boxes are made to where it opens up like a briefcase instead of standard packaging. Because it's kind of like the old Lego boxes from the 80s and the 90s where you would pull the lid up and it would have the plastic trays to store the pieces back in the box if you want to make mocks after you take apart the set. And they had that plastic window covering all of that. They have that same clamshell opening, but without all the cool stuff inside. And so it defeats the purpose, in my opinion, if you don't have all that cool stuff inside. So far we have Dina and Candy. Good to see you two here. And yeah, it's time to start building this. So much like the previous Friends set we built on my live streams the previous week, this will be eventually going into my sitting, and we will be vintageifying it over the course of the rest of the year. And so we'll wait till we have some more people in the chat until we ask the question of the day. But I'll ask you, Candy, are you doing a stream soon? Because you're building the golden retriever set. And Dina, I'll ask you, was it a busy day at the minifigure club today? Oh, you're still at work. Okay. Oh, we need one of the bigger base plates straight out the gate, do we? Do we? Yes, we do. I need to get that from the box. Hey, Alexandria, good to see you here. Yeah, Heather was telling me all about it. And so I'm going to guess that the middle of the month is the busiest time at the Minifig Club. Because from what I can tell about how your business schedule is, the more you can get done in the middle of the month, the less you have to do and scramble at the end of the month. Because I remember some of those hectic months last year when Heather had no time because she was scrambling to send out all those packages. Yeah, the second and third week of the month. Yeah, because by the end of the month, you sent out the majority of your packages, and at the start of the month, you're planning and setting up the social media for the month, etc. So we are building the Lego Friends Heart Lake City apartments and shops set 42670. This is what the set will look like. And I'll get into a little bit of a spiel. So when Lego came out with the Main Street set in 2021 or whatever, I thought, you know what, this set is so good and that to Lego should turn this into a yearly or a bi-yearly thing. And that's exactly what they've done, because after that we got the downtown designer furniture and whatever shops, and now we got this set. Actually, I need to turn the air conditioner on. Got the air conditioner on. Yeah, and so I bought, the Main Street was so good that I bought 2 of those sets. And ever since then, I committed to buying the rest of the series. And Lego Friends does some other good big buildings like the community center. Eventually, I want to get that new garden restaurant set. Eventually, I want to get the new clubhouse, which gives me the same vibes as the community center. Perhaps maybe I can try and stack them on top of each other if they use a similar system. So yeah, there's a lot of things in the Friends theme I'm thinking about. I'm not sure what you guys think about the Friends sets. I think they fill the void excellently in the way that the city theme has not. Trying to put the wheel inside of the bicycle. Yeah, I think the warm pink in the garden restaurant set looks really cool, and I see a lot of influence from the Breezeway Cafe set and the country club set from the 90s. So you finished the bee, that bee thing, whatever you said it was. The beekeepers something. What was the actual name of the set? I forgot. And also, I'm eating some lunch at the same time. The beekeeper's house. I got it. If there's anything you guys want to talk about, I'm happy to talk about it too. So what do we want to talk about today? Yeah, Friend Sets has some nice foliage in them. And next to a lot of their buildings, they have some nice garden builds that are better than just garden variety. Well, I'm waiting for a couple more people until we ask a question of the day. And if we don't get them, then we'll just quickly think about something at the end of the stream. Hey Johnny, good to see you here. Maybe we'll wait until Candy gets back to ask the question of the day. Where is this piece? Oh, it was still in the bag. And Johnny, very quickly, now that you're here, guess what I found for clearance at Big W? There's my face. I need to shave my beard in the next 2 weeks. Yes, there is one of that in that ramp. They're soapbox races. And now we need to apply the first of the prints. If you've watched some of my previous videos and streams, you've seen my face before. Had to put on the first sticker of the set. It's a lemon. Oh, we need to put a leaf in there as well. So this is to sell lemonade. Then I thought it was to sell juices, to sell some lemonade. So someone took their lemonade stand and put it on wheels, I guess. But Johnny, is there anything you want to talk about today? I was up till 4 a.m. yesterday when I was because I had finished watching YouTube and then the Brickable Cow went live. And so I stayed there for about 3.5 hours. No, sorry, 2.5 hours. Yeah, 2.5 hours. And I was doing some sorting, and then I was doing some cleaning up, and then I decided, you know what, it's too late. I need to go to bed. But on the Brickable Cows live stream yesterday, because he did one. Okay, so for my American viewers, he did one this morning and one yesterday night. He was going to do one now, but something happened instead. And I built these mocks with cow. This is an industrial thing for either climate control or power generation. That's a prototype for a toilet, and that's a prototype for a sidewalk planter box. What kind of fun do you like in this set, Johnny? Is a bicycle a car? And there were no cars in. Oh, you talking about the soapbox races? Yo, Cliff. Putting a mini doll on her bicycle. Because we are building the first bag of this friend set. More stuff to add to my city. So, yeah, we'll wait until Candy gets back to ask the question of the day. But now we finished building the mobile lemonade stand. I really like how in these friend sets they're pulled by people on bicycles. The cotton candy stand from that one friend set I already have in my city. There's a dog grooming cart that's also in my city. A lot of these mobile businesses are pulled by bicycles. So, is there anything anyone wants to talk about today? Because I'd rather let you guys talk about what you want to talk about before I get into something I just remembered I need to talk about. Because I'm doing something special with some people on the weekend. Now we get out the big plates. And I am still eating my lunch at the same time. So what I'm doing with my friends on the weekend is they are doing another charity 48-hour stream. They're raising money for the Fairy Bricks charity, which they send sets to people in need. That's why they sponsored the Bricktastic convention in Manchester. Actually, I believe it's run by them. And they put on a fun event every year in February. And I'm going to be part of it. And Cliff, I think I saw you on the schedule as well. So yeah, we're going to have lots of fun in that 48-hour stream. Moon cow. Yep, I don't pay for StreamYard, so I only go vertical on every day except for Friday. And I think there's enough people here now where I'll just repeat the question when Candy comes back. The question of the day is, because I now have 2 copies of the Soapbox ramps, the question of the day is, have you ever raced any of the Soapbox races? I know some people in this chat have. But have you ever raced any of the Soapbox races? We need another sticker. So Dina hasn't. I'll just say that I have. at the Bricktastic convention last year. And actually, I'm gonna go get mine if I can find it. So cows, but you want to put the smart bricks on there. That sounds interesting. So unfortunately, I couldn't find the mayohosko soapbox razor quickly, but this is the hospital bed soapbox razor. I still have that assembled. And also, everyone in the jungle, you have an invite to come on to the panel. If you want to come have some fun with us. And I finished my lunch now. Okay, Cal. So everyone, if you want to support the stream, don't forget to leave a like to tell YouTube that you like watching the mayohosko channel. Ugh. Oh. I built this wrong. God damn it. I built all this tile work wrong. Okay, we moved that 4 studs over. What now? Okay, now we need to put another sticker on. There's a couple pull stickers on this sidewalk. And is there anything out there anyone wants to talk about? Because if not, then we're going to end this stream when we get this bag done. Dina's new goal for 2026 to purchase all the Adventure Time Dimensions Lego. How many? I forget how many sets there were. There was that Ideas set. There was Adventure Time. And I think there was 2 Dimensions packs or whatever. I can't remember. Oh yeah, that's getting started on the second bag. Okay. Yeah, so there are 2 Dimensions packs. Is one of them for Jake and Finn, the other one for the Princess Bubblegum or whatever she's called? So I guess these are all spares. So there's one with Finn, one with Jake as a car. That sounds weird. And the Ascent Psychic Tandem War Elephant. Is that who the wizard character is? Because we get a micro doll in this set. Hey, would this hair be good for your sig fig, Adina? I need to get my cup of spares. Welcome back, Candy. The question of the day is, have you ever raced any of the Lego soapbox races? And for those who don't know the context behind that question, I bought 2 of these sets on clearance. Have you ever raced one of these? I built a custom one for Soapbox Tastic, and this is the hospital bed, also from that set. You'll have to go to Brickset and see how many Adventure Time sets there are. Actually, I think what we'll do is we'll put the lemonade stand on the sidewalk right now, and then we'll put the micro doll. Shinley, you know what? We'll put that there, and then we'll put the micro doll here. Like that. To finish off this stream, we'll have the camera posed there and get the instructions out of the way. I always use the sticker sheet as the bookmark for wherever we build the next time. Now, I don't know if the jungle is or isn't happening tomorrow, but if it does, I will be building this on. I will be building more of this on the jungle. If it doesn't happen, I will next stream this on Thursday night. It'll be bag 2. Because Cliff was saying that he has problems with his computers. Not sure if he was able to figure that out. I'm looking forward to it too. I think it's going to take longer to build than what the community center did. This might be a 2-week build, depending on how popular my streams for this is. Because the more popular my streams are, the longer I go live, or the longer a conversation can go, the longer I go live. Hey, Billing. So do I. Well, I always go live almost every day. Hey, Frankenfrog, good to see you here. I go live almost every day at 9 p.m. Eastern. So no one has to thank me or anything. That's just the schedule. Wow, we got a wave of people coming in. Hey, Zisu, good to see you here. So we just finished bag 1. If we can get back up to 10, viewers, then I will start to build bag 2 on this stream instead. But we can talk about whatever we want to talk about until we can talk no more. I need to go away and do something quickly. But I'm still here. Because I'm taking care of business. So what do you guys want to talk about? I am enjoying my life right now, Johnny. The last movie I watched would have been Home Alone 2 back on Christmas Eve. Oh, we're two viewers away from 10. Can we get back to there? And maybe we can build bag 2 of that friend set? I think a lot of people are disappointed with the otter that came out, or that is in the news cycle now. And personally, I don't want to talk about that otter. And if no one knows why I don't want to talk about it, you can DM me and I'll tell you privately. You've been back for a few minutes. We like seeing people like you in the chat, Candy. Which of the city sets do you want to buy a billing? Because personally, I'm not interested in any of the January city sets. I'm more interested in the March ones. And if anyone wants to guess what I was just doing, you can and you can comment your guesses in the comments, and I'll DM you after the stream on Instagram or Discord if you were correct. Hey, we got 10 viewers. We're going to build bag 2 of the set after all. Thank you, everyone. And hello, Brick Together. Good to see you here. Did you just complete your stream or something? Okay, let's get back. So we got bag 2 on the build table. Hey, Hoarder, good to see you here. Ah, that's not good, but thanks for leaving a like on the stream. Hey, Click Bricks, don't think I've seen you before, so welcome to the mayohosko channel. Right now, we are building the Lego Friends apartments and shops set 42670. And we just opened bag 2 because we got a second wave of viewers into the stream. So we're going to build bag 2. You know, 10 minutes ago, I was just about to end the stream because there was only four people watching. And so if you guys hadn't come into the stream, then we wouldn't still be here. I wouldn't be opening bag 2 right now, and you guys would have missed out. And that's why it helps, if you don't want to miss out on my streams, to come here at 9 p.m. Eastern. Hey, Silent. And that's also why I want to get raid trains going on here on YouTube, so that there's less overlapping between all of us, and we can all have more fun together. And some people they laughed in a positive way when I said this spiel on the weekend or whatever, and I enjoyed saying it, so I will say it again. I watch a lot of my friends before I do streams, and we all have fun together watching each other's streams. And what the really cool thing on Twitch is, they're able to organize raid trains out of it, and they do a really good job at that, because they can share their viewers with everyone else and everyone has fun together, because Twitch makes it really easy. And some of my friends on YouTube, when I talk about it, say, "Oh, it's too complicated. We're not going to do this. Just stick to the status quo. Blah 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 blah. We're not going to do it. It's too hard." Well, if it's too hard, just let me organize everything, because I'm happy to do it. Exactly, Silent Mode. Coordination is the king, and I'm happy to coordinate stuff. I enjoy time management. So if people think it's too hard, if you're a streamer, to organize a raid train, let me handle it. Let me coordinate the schedule so everyone can have a fair shake. We can all enjoy each other, and everyone wins. Hey, Funky Pigeon, don't think I've seen you here before, so welcome to the mayohosko channel. We are building a Lego Friends set, the apartments and shops set 42670. Well, what I do is I build the Lego sets on my streams, and off camera I like to build mocks for my Lego city. I think that would be fantastic. I forget what date in March St. Patrick's Day is. But if I'm not at grad school during that day, yeah, let's do it. Exactly. It would be fun for you to coordinate that raid train brick together. And there's various days of the week where some of us go live at different times on the same day. And I'm happy to coordinate those raid trains as well. I was talking to Odelay, or sorry, I DM'd Odelay yesterday saying, hey, you and me and Breezy Builds, we all go live on Friday night. Candy, sometimes you go live on Friday night as well. Maybe I could help coordinate for you guys and myself a Friday night raid train. I think that would be really fun. Well, I'm not. I don't know what Sean has to do with that, Johnny. Honestly, when I talked to Sean in the past, he stopped giving a fuck about some of those coordinated events because the people who were coordinating those events did a bad job at coordinating it. So he got pissed off and didn't want to be a part of that. And I don't think it's an accident that they didn't coordinate a big raid train last year. March 17th. Okay. So 17th of March. I might have to take a night stream on that day so that it doesn't interfere with grad school. Once I go back to grad school and see what my Wednesday, we'll see how I feel about my Wednesday classes, then I'll start thinking about what times would be good for me. Yeah, I'm sure Brick Together's St. Patrick's Day raid train would be fun, and I think a Friday night raid train between some of us would be fun as well, because Brick Together, silent mode, Candy. Is there any other streamers in here, past or present? The Brickable Cow, Cliff, and myself, we are all streamers, and I think we all have fun together. Going from stream to stream. And speaking of Odelay, hello Odelay. I was just talking about how I messaged you about something on Discord, and you might want to check your DMs. Anyway, we've been talking a lot, and so I need to get back to building. I wasn't expecting to go live this long, but then all of you guys came in, which is why it pays to come to my streams at the start. Because when I say that, I think about how people in sports conversations like to argue that the most valuable player in any sports league is the best player on the best team, and I think that is categorically incorrect, because the prize for the best player on the best team isn't an MVP. The prize is the standings, the number one seed. That's the prize. And one of the reasons why I like to discredit the concept of the most valuable player is no one knows what the definition of that is. Everyone knows what the best and fairest is. Everyone knows what the fairest and most brilliant is. Everyone knows what the player of the year is. Everyone knows what the streamer of the year is. Those are black and white answers. How do you define most valuable? I didn't talk about his business, Johnny. I was talking about what I DM'd him. Because he's a Friday night streamer, I'm a Friday night streamer, Breezy's a Friday night streamer, Candy sometimes goes live on Friday night. I think we would all perform better and have more fun together if you guys let me try to coordinate a weekly raid train. And Never Too Old for Bricks is also a streamer. Good to see you here. Exactly, and value is one of the most vague things you can describe. Some people say value is something that people want. Some people say it's something that people need. Other people say it's a numeric number. Like, there's no universal definition. Well, now it's a party. Thank you guys for partying with me. Exactly. That's why Billy, I say the the viewers are the lifeblood of my streams, because I literally just said, if you guys weren't here, I would have stopped streaming 20 minutes ago, but you are here, so I'm still alive. Because I like to put on an entertaining product. Hopefully, some people can find entertainment in me. Therefore, we can have fun together. They'll give me their eyeballs. They can ask me questions. We can talk about whatever we want to talk about. And then eventually I'll get all of your watch time hours and be able to get the channel to be monetized. And then I'll be able to do the charity stream where I shave my mustache. What does that supposed to mean, to form? Oh, did I build this one? Oh, I did. I don't know how that goes in. That does not make sense. Anyway, I wanted to let you guys know, because you weren't here earlier. The question of the day is, have you ever raced any of the soapbox races? Have you ever raced any of these? And 2, I am participating in a 48-hour charity stream, my same time as always on Saturday night at 9 p.m. Eastern. I committed to a 2-hour time slot, and I told their organizers, if they don't get anyone going live afterwards, I'm happy to extend my live stream until the next person. So I will be going live for a minimum of 2 hours on Friday night at 9 p.m. Eastern. And given how not many people from my country do streams within the LEGO YouTube community, I wouldn't put it past myself to go live for 8 hours. if there aren't any takers. So if you want to spare my sanity, perhaps maybe you want to sign up for them as well. And I realized I just built this wrong. When to form. And the reason why I would want to do that, Alexandria, is because I am Australian, I am in the LEGO YouTube community, I actually care about this community, unlike some people. And I want to help my friends, which is why I'm happy to stream in those hours. The graveyard shift in the UK and the US. Okay, we got those bricks in place now. If you want to organize a raid train on that, so I remember you're streaming because it's going to be Valentine's Day. Yeah, I remember that now. Yeah, so as I told you the last time you were talking about that, I would really like to do something with you for Valentine's Day, whether it's I appear on your stream, or whether we do a raid train together for Valentine's Day. Other people might not want to do it, but I would be glad to do it too. And I don't care if it's I don't care if it's a raid train or if you get me on or if you get me on your channel, then I get you on my channel. Whatever you want to do, I want to do it with you because we have fun together. Oh, okay, yeah, we can definitely do that. So, are you going to do that? Are you going to do that with the YouTube software? Because it's weird. When Candy posted the invite to her stream on Discord using the YouTube software, I tried to go in. You were with Candy on her stream. And I tried to enter and it wouldn't let me. So I guess the YouTube software doesn't let any more than 2 people on their vertical live streams right now. Well, it's funny you mentioned that, Johnny. Let me go get something very quickly. This is a diagram. This is a Lego brick built diagram of my Lego YouTube family tree. The trunk is Brigzar because I've been watching him the longest. The branch is someone like Clicking Cliff or Never Too Old for Bricks. The twigs. Who in this chat is a twig? Probably people like Brick Together and Silent Mode TV are twigs. And then people like Dina and Billy are the leaf. And every time I see someone else, because of someone else, then they help contribute to my family tree, because we're all a family here. It's in the context of a family tree. You can't have you can't have a leaf without a twig. You can't have a twig without a branch. You can't have a branch without a trunk. All of my friends are on there somewhere, and I probably have 200 people who I know would immediately go onto my YouTube family tree. The other 800 or so I'd have to think about. And I think it would be interesting when I do build my Lego YouTube family tree to have some of the leaves at the bottom on the grass underneath the trunk to be the Lego YouTubers who don't upload content anymore in remembrance of those who aren't around anymore. So everyone's on there somewhere, and I'm all glad, and I'm so glad that I was able to meet you guys one way or the other. Because people like to say that age is just a number. And to that, I say, it doesn't matter what part of the family tree you are, you're part of the family tree nonetheless. What do you think about eating, Odile? Always, some people in the chat might say zero delay. I had a pizza roll for my lunch. So you're gonna eat a burger. That makes me want to go to Hungry Jack's Burger King 5 minutes away and get a chicken burger, or go to KFC 10 minutes away and get a chicken burger. You know what, Candy? I really like the Doritos Locos tacos from Taco Bell. That's my favorite thing on their menu. Doritos Locos tacos. Exactly. Hungry Jack's is what Burger King is in this country, because there was a burger joint in Sydney who trademarked that name. Sydney is the biggest city, but it's not the capital of Australia. And so when Burger King expanded into this country, they had to change their name, and it was Jack Cohen, who was the master franchisor who introduced Burger King to Australia, had to find a new name, so he called it Hungry Jack's after himself. And Burger King International took the owner of the Sydney Hungry Jack's to court, and they lost. So the Australian branch of Burger King is therefore called Hungry Jack's, which means they have a slightly different identity, and I think a better identity. Because the great thing about Australian fast food right now is they're all trying to copy from each other. They all realized how successful KFC is in this country. And so now Burger King, Hungry Jack's, and McDonald's, and some other places are all trying to copy the success of KFC, which as a fast food aficionado, I mean, I don't eat it every week, but I eat it at least once a month. I always find it interesting the way their menus change over time to compete with each other. It's just like some of you Americans might remember when Wendy's and Popeyes and KFC Chick-fil-A and some others entered the chicken sandwich wars because someone said that their chicken sandwich was better than Chick-fil-A or something, and so Chick-fil-A declared war on them and started the chicken sandwich wars of the late 2000s, early 2020, no, the late 2010s, early 2020s, just like when PepsiCo declared war on cola and ushered in the cola wars. And that's the kind of ridiculous information that really doesn't matter that you'll get when you watch the mayohosko channel. And if anyone has any questions about any of that shit, feel free to ask me. I might, believe it or not, know the answer. Oh, okay. So, Billy, which state do you live in? Because I know that Jack in the Box, they operate in Hawaii and California. They're one of the sponsors of the Los Angeles Lakers on Spectrum Sports. Oh, did you do an interview with someone put together? Exactly, Odelay. I know that. KFC International created a marketing campaign in Japan because they don't observe Christmas. The Japanese now eat KFC on Christmas Day in the same way that a lot of Jewish Americans eat Chinese food on Christmas Day because they're one of the only restaurants open in the US on Christmas Day. So it makes sense. Recent US imports to the UK. Yes, I did see when I went to London last February. I did see Five Guys there. I ate from Wendy's at the top of one of the tunnels to go to an underground station in London. Whenever I see Wendy's around the world, I always make sure to go get myself a frosting. You interviewed the designer of the Goonies set. I hope that was fun. Oh, Annie's a BDP designer. Nice. I'm not interested in the Bricklink designer program. If anyone wants to know why, you can go back and watch some of my streams in December where I ranted about them getting rid of 35 countries. Yeah, I did hear from someone else that Wingstop entered the UK recently. I think I have heard some Brits talking about Popeyes, but that's breaking news. Dave's Hot Chicken is entering the UK. I know that that's really popular in Tennessee. And hot chicken in the US is way different from what a hot chicken is here. I think that is the most common fast food menu item, Odelay. Anyway, you guys are distracting me from building this set, which means the opposite of what you think. I actually prefer it when the chat distracts me from building the set because that's when I know it's been a good stream. Got to build 2 of these things. And also, you guys brought the energy into this stream because what I want you to do is when this stream is over, go back and watch the first half an hour and you'll gradually see you'll gradually see the energy being sucked out of me because no one was talking. And then you'll notice an instant difference, a boost of energy when you guys came here. 5 more minutes of what? Are you going to do that in Discord or something? To form? Or are you going to send it to me in the mail? Oh, are you waiting at a fast food joint right now, Odile? Oh, there's another one on top there. Wait a minute. Did I build this wrong? Well, I'm sure if Johnny was still here, he would enjoy all these food conversations. Johnny, are you still there? We're talking about food. That's your favorite thing to talk about. Okay, yes, yeah, so you are there. Okay, I understand now. Exactly. You're right, Hoarder. I'm in both of those camps. I can turn. Some of you might have already noticed it, but I transition between the friendship side and the business side on my YouTube channel all the time. You might not to notice it, but I'm in both of those camps. Hello, Jurassic Manila Productions. Good to see you here. Don't think I've seen you here before, so welcome to the mayohosko channel. Right now, we are building the Lego Friends apartments and shops set 42670. And when we're done building this set, we're only on bag 2 out of 15 right now. This is what the set will look like, and this is where we are at in the set right now. So if there's any new people watching, don't forget to subscribe if you are enjoying. Exactly. Burger, milkshake, and fries is the holy trinity of fast food. Well, some people might not like to think about their friendship circles as a part of their business. But if you really think about it, friendships are your business. Particularly when you can get 3,000 watch time hours and 1,000 subscribers, and then people become your members, and some people do super chats and super stickers and gift memberships to other people. That is the business. There are some people who only focus on friends, others who only focus on the business, which is why they put so much stock into all those clickbait titles and clickbait thumbnails. And there's other people like me who sit in the middle of the Venn diagram who are able to do the business side and the friendship side at the same time. So Jurassic says, your stuff like work, there's no instructions. It's just fix the old 90s toys. So are you interested in Lego? Because you say 90s toy. So what kind of toys what kind of toys do you deal with, Jurassic? You know what, Odile? Every time I build friend sets, the more I like the theme more. Okay, so you're more into the therapy side of it, Brick Together. That about half of the people who I see on Lego YouTube are in it for the therapy. The other half, which I more fall into, are in it for the creativity. That's the great thing about the Lego hobby, is you can do it for creativity. So you can do it for creative and therapeutic reasons. Some people are able to do it at the same time, and that's why Lego is so great. And that's why 2-4 came up with brick therapy. Okay, now we got to build the other side of this post. You're uploading a short about your pizza. I think Johnny might enjoy watching that after this stream. Are you into the Kenner Jurassic Park toys? I know a lot of people who are into the Kenner Star Wars toys. I didn't know that Kenner made Jurassic World toys. Yeah, see, Johnny wants to watch that short 2-4. Exactly. I'll make a joke that you once made. Hey, I'm mayohosko. Can I have $1? After they made those when the movies were coming out. Exactly. The only reason I came back to Lego YouTube was for 2 reasons. One, because I had cabin fever, and 2, the dust died down after Copper of January 2020. Exactly, because I would rather be a millionaire with friends than a billionaire without any friends. Because I think a lot of billionaires have more money than they know what to do with, which is why they have insanely big stock portfolios, because the only thing they can spend $100 million on at once is stock. And a lot of people's stock value, Elon Musk, is invisible. What do you want to say, Candy? Yeah, what, yeah, do you upload stuff to your channel, Jurassic? Yeah, I've never watched the Lego Dreams TV series. I remember people talking about it when it came out, but not really much since. Oh, that's sweet. Thank you, Candy. Other people have said that to me in the past as well. And so, just in case you do have a boyfriend or a husband, I'll say don't take this the wrong way. But I love you too, Candy. Yes, that is the best comment of the night. I am starring that, and I'm going to keep that on the screen until the bottom of the hour. What about the Paradisa? It will be Paradisa time when I get 3,000 watch time hours. How many watch hours am I at right now? Let me go to my YouTube studio, because I do treat YouTube like a business. It's just a business with friendships. The two are not mutually exclusive. So if I go to the urn, Right now, this says I'm at 1,792 watch time hours. So we got to get another 1,208. Right now, we are at how many subscribers? We're at 1,059. So I think in the past 3 days, we've gained 3 subscribers. So thank you to the new subscribers. Yeah, so we will bring back Paradise a time when I get monetized. Now we've got to build a door. Well, unlike some people out there, I try to be high energy without being unbearable. Some people are high energy and it's too much to handle. I can circulate between high energy and low energy whenever I want. And there's an open sign on this door. That's another sticker. So you're moving out in 2 weeks, are you? Have you found a new place? Well, you might call yourself low energy. Others might say that's just the voice of a radio breakfast program. More specifically AM radio, not FM radio. Exactly, because sometimes I will deliberately get myself into a sugar rush to get the instant energy, knowing I'm going to lose all of that energy when I get the sugar crash. That would be a funny stream too for. Are you watching? Is that season 2 of Ninjago, Odile? Yeah. When was there not a difference between AM and FM radio? Yeah, so you are watching the Ninjago TV series. So if you're doing that, are you interested in getting that Ninjago set? That's a throwback to the pilot episode. Also, it's the top of the hour, so we can take that comment off the screen. And let's see what other people were saying. Exactly, and maybe we might be all able to love each other just a little bit more if we can organise a Friday night raid train on a permanent basis. That's what I'm talking about, a permanent basis. Because those people on Twitch do raid trains on a permanent basis. I never played Candy Crush. I'm sure, you know what, if I'm sure you're part of the Paradisa algorithm, Johnny. I'll remember that. What did you buy on Bricklink? Okay, you're waiting for it to go on sale. Yes, it's from the pilot. Well, I never anyone who uses, or anytime someone uses any of the LOL, the LMAO, or the LMFAO emojis, I don't take them seriously. Or young Lloyd, or as some people might hear say Lloyd. And also, I'm gonna stop people in their tracks do not comment the letter W, and do not comment the letter W and then someone else's name. I don't. It's just me, but I really don't like that lingo on people's streams. So just like how I time out anyone who says 6'7", I'll give you your warning now. You got 3 strikes. Don't wear out those 3 strikes and get a timeout. It's just me and me only. I don't. It's my pet peeve, and so I thank you for understanding. I don't want to be one of those. I don't want to be one of those people. But I'd like to be fair at the same time. So if there's ever any new people who say it, that's why I'm giving grace and giving everyone 3 strikes if they don't know about it. Because I don't want to be one of those ruthless people who bans people on the spot. I have more integrity than that. I see people who get really triggered at what other people say in their chats, and they just immediately ban them. I can take some people's crap for a certain amount of time, but eventually some people cross that line, and it's like, yeah, they're doing it on purpose. It's like Alexandria, you know this, when those people came in a couple months ago, and maybe last month as well, they would just keep on spamming 6'7", and those types of people are trolls. You don't give grace to trolls, and you also do not give grace to people who think that death is their destiny and threaten to commit suicide and have accusations against them of committing witchcraft. And if anyone doesn't know who that is, feel free to ask me and I'll DM you who it is. Some of you guys already know, but some of you guys might not know. See, that's happened to me a bunch as well, Frankenfog. It's a gut punch. And and I truly believe there are some people out there who find it creeping if they have been making videos for 5 years. Some of those people find it creepy that people go back and watch their old videos once every day. If you think that's creepy, why don't you just private those videos or turn off the comments instead of blocking people? Because I was commenting on someone who used to review vintage Lego sets. I was watching their videos every day from up to 5 years ago, and all of a sudden I refreshed the page and realized my comments weren't going through, which meant that they blocked me. And so I was like, oh, you know what? Fuck you. I'm going to badmouth you forever. But you guys probably, I don't think you guys would know who it is, so I'm not going to say the name publicly. Although if I did see someone in chat who I think would know who they are, I would talk about them. But if anyone wants to know who they are, feel free to DM me asking me. Because I will do tell to anyone who wants to reach out to me. Now, I don't rant about a lot of stuff. Hey, Liam, I don't rant about a lot of stuff. But sometimes things cross my mind when people say stuff in chat, and I think of all the total fucking assholes out there on the internet. But the proof that you guys aren't assholes is that you're watching this stream, and 2, you're all being respectful. What is that guy? I'm done. No, you're not too far. But if you haven't done so already, please leave a like on the stream to tell YouTube that you like watching my streams. And I do need to DM someone something after the stream is over because they were right about something. Oh yeah, we're looking for a smaller window pane. Yeah, I think we'll make this a 2-hour stream. Where is this window pane? Oh, here it is. It was camouflaging with the table. I said earlier on in the stream, I'm participating in it, and I told Kulhan Luke Briggs, who's organizing the 48-hour charity stream for the Fairy Bricks charity, that if no one wants to go live after my stream, which will end at 11 p.m. Eastern on Saturday night at my normal start time of 9 p.m. Eastern, if no one goes live after then, I told them I'm happy to extend my stream. And so if anyone is interested in that charity stream, I would suggest that you go contact Kulhan Luke Bricks on Instagram, and you'll be able to find him on YouTube as well. So if you are interested in that, go find Kulhan Luke Bricks on YouTube and Instagram. He has all of the details. That's YouTube for you. Hey, to form. Yeah, this live stream wasn't a spicy meatball. It was spicy mayonnaise. Is there something bad about that, Silent? You can DM me privately if you don't want to talk about it publicly. The only reason I know about Jen builds is because she was also part of the charity stream last year when we raised money for the California wildfires. I can't find something. See, I'm not afraid of hearing about people's drama. Because I consume plenty of drama online every day. So I'm not as immune. No, sorry, I'm not immune to hearing about drama. Some people think that drama is a bad thing. Other people think that drama means relevancy is currency. Gee, I wonder where you guys have heard that before. I'm missing a headlight brick. I don't know where it's gone. I put the wrong piece on back here. Well, I feel like I don't get pulled in to a lot of drama, but I do hear a lot of drama from other people. So when are you streaming in that event to Liam? Are you streaming on our Saturday or our Sunday? Because when I'm doing my stream on our Sunday, if you want to join me, I'd be happy to send you an invite on Instagram. And because I always send out the invites to the jungle. And if anyone not in the jungle wants to come join me on my stream as well, just let me know and I can send out invites to you on Instagram or Discord or anywhere else. See, Frankenfrog, that's why I wait and give people grace before I decide to block them, unless they're a troll. Okay, so Liam, you're in Tasmania. I'll be going live at 1 p.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Time on Saturday. So I'll send you that invite for then, and if you want to commit to that, I'll remember to put your profile picture in my thumbnail. I'll do that with anyone who wants to commit. If you want to commit to streaming with me on that day, then I'll put your profile picture in my thumbnail as well. And also too, for you didn't answer me earlier, when you do your Valentine's Day stream, are you gonna do that with normal YouTube software like you always do? Because if you want more people, if you get more people besides me who want to join you, you can't do that on YouTube software, but you can do it on StreamYard, and I'm always happy to help people learn how to use StreamYard. But if no one else, and also with the YouTube software, have to do it on the phone. I prefer to do stuff on my computer. So whenever we do that, I'll only be able to be on there for as long as my phone holds charge. Because my computer easily gets has 2 times as much energy when it's charged. Yeah. Well, okay, so still looking for 4 people to stream with at different times that actually have Valentine's builds to stream with all day, even if it is just flowers. Yeah, well, if you're okay, when we stream for the giveaway, May, it's going to be for an hour. Okay, half hour. Okay, I got that. So are you going to do a half hour where a giveaway stream at the end of the event or something? Yeah, so if anyone out there is a streamer and has a Valentine's Day set that you want to build, maybe you might want to contact Never Too Old for Bricks. Okay, yeah. So it's going to be just like when Silent Mode hosted that stream that I accidentally fell asleep for at the end of the Brickroll. So like as a reward for people who stay until the end of Valentine's Day. Because Silent Mode might be interested. Because whenever you do decide to do that half-hour giveaway stream at the end, please make it before 9 p.m. Eastern. You're normally a day streamer anyway, so I'd expect that's what you were going to do. Because I don't have a Valentine's set, but I've got plenty of flowers, and I do want to build something with a whole bunch of the flower parts I've been sorting lately. Oh, yes, it's the members only. Yeah, I remember. So maybe what you might be able to do is encourage people who watch your part of that event to become a member, so that they can enter the giveaway. That way you might be able to get some new members, and we can have fun with that, because I'm still on that gifted membership. Can't remember who gifted me that membership. Yeah, I'm 9 p.m. Eastern in North America, which is 1 p.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Time on Sunday. And for any Australians that are confused, I operate primarily on the North American Eastern Time because that's where the majority of my audience is from. Because if you can make it if you can make it in New York, you can make it in America. If you can make it in America, you can make it anywhere. Set 40821. Which of those sets is there? Odelay might be interested as well. The Love Bears. Nice. Is that one of those gift with it? No, so is that one of the Brickhead sets or is it one of the buildable animals? Because there's those buildable animal sets in the same scale, but not the same style as the Brickheads. I think that sounds cute. Sounds like a good thing to build for Valentine's Day. Because I love you. That's very cute. You're building the cherry blossom. Okay. Now we're building some of the furniture inside here. They're holding hands because they're in love. Do you like that TV series 2-4? Do you like the true crime shows? I'm also like the crime dramas, such as Law and Order and Rizzoli Isles. I've watched almost every single episode of Rizzoli Isles, and I want to go back and watch that again. I've seen and interestingly, there's a few seasons of Law and Order SVU on Disney Plus. Now that's an NBC show, so I'd suspect it's on the Peacock. I suspect all of the seasons for that is on the Peacock network. I think this might be a bakery that we're building in this building at the bottom. I think that's what it's supposed to be, because we're building a cupcake ready to buy. Yeah. Well, there's no guarantees that I'll be awake, but if you can give me the schedule for what you're doing on Valentine's Day, in a DM or something, I'll try to adjust my sleep schedule so I can have fun with you 2-4. because I can go to sleep whenever I want. Often my body tells me when to go to sleep, but during events like that, I tell my body when I want to go to sleep. And that's the end of bag 2, which means that we will be building bag 3 either on the Jungle live stream on the Clicking Cliff channel tomorrow, or we will be building bag 3 on my live stream on Thursday night at the same time of 9 p.m. Eastern in North America, 1 p.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Time the next day. And as I've said throughout this stream, the best way to not miss out on anything I do on streams is to come here at the beginning. So that's what we've built at the end of bag 2. I wonder who is streaming out there. Maybe we can do a redirect to someone if anyone is still live. I'm not sure. DNM Bricks is live. So we'll go raid to DNM Bricks after this stream in 2 minutes. So let me go to YouTube Studio and get ready to go over to DNM Bricks. Yeah, let me go live, YouTube Studio, Control Center, edit. The stream's not over, don't leave yet. Edit, and DNM Bricks comes up. And we are now at 1,060 subscribers. So we just put out the YouTube redirect to DNM Bricks after this stream. I don't know what they're building. Oh yeah, that's later. Oh yeah, this is now. Okay. Yeah, we've got that all set up. Anyway, thank you for watching this live stream. It is appreciated. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and ring that notification bell. I will be live in 2 days at the same time. So if you have autoplay enabled, you will be automatically YouTube redirected to DNM Bricks. If you don't have autoplay enabled, you will see a message at the top of the stream that you can at the top of the chat that you can go click on to go watch a DNM Bricks. So I'll see you on the next live stream in 2 days, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.